So what's up? Today we're gonna go over evaluating rational exponents based from the round robin we did last time. So we're gonna go over with most of this item here, all right, randomly. So evaluating rational exponent. Letter K, 125, m to the ninth, raised to the 5/3. There are several ways of doing this one here. What I showed you last time, we know that this is the index or the root, that's the power. Okay, so what I would do there is that I'm gonna convert this to radical form, cube root of 125 m9 with the fifth power there. Okay, break it down the way we know it. 125 is 25 and 5, 5 and 5. 9 is there are three sets of 3 m's there. So we know 1, 2, 3. Let's make it m to the third. There are 3, 5 there. We're trying to group them into threes because the index here is on the third power, so the answer is 5m to the third right now. But remember, there's a 5 waiting for you over there, and if there's a 5 there, there's a 1 here. You distribute the 5, 5 to the fifth power, m to the 15. 5 to the fifth power is what, guys? 625 m15. Next, let's make it quick here. 81 b squared 3 halves. Okay, so that's the index, so that means the square root. There's imaginary 2 there, and then this is 81 b squared to the third power. This will give me 9 and 9, so that will give me a 9 there, and b, so that's only 1b with a third power there. What's 9 to the third? B to the third. 9 and third using our calculator. 9 times 9 times 9 is 729 b to the third power. Next, F, 49 to 1/2. That means the index is 2, so that's same thing as square root of 49 to the 1. Break down the 49, 7, 7. You have a pair of 7. 7 to the 1 is just 7. Next here is 36 v6 raised to 3 halves. Same thing. The index is 2, so square root, imaginary 2 there, 36 v6 to the third power. You know that 6 times 6 is 36, so that will give you a 6. v6 will have v to the third because 2 reason. You divide by 2, that makes it 3, or write the v, 6 v's. How many pairs of b do you have there? 3. And then there's a 3 here, so that's third power. That gives you, there's a 1 there. Don't forget to distribute. 6 to the third, v to the 9. 6 to the third is 6 times 6 times 6 will give me 216 v9. Next here is letter E, 625 a8, 5 to the fourth. Same thing, fourth root of 625 a8, and there's a fifth power there, right? You break this down, 625 divided by 5, okay, and 125 divided by 5 is 25 there, and there's 5. One set of 5 there, so a 5 will go out. A8, there will be 2 sets of 4 aces, so that will be a squared, but there's a 5 waiting for you there, so make sure you understand that you have to put a 1 there and distribute the 5 to the fifth power, a to the 10th. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 3,125 a10. That means I was wrong right here. It should be not 675, it's 3125 M15. My bad. too much coffee. All right, next is 81 and 3/2. Same thing, the index there is 2, so that means you have a square root of 81 to the third power. The index there is 2. That means you group them 9 and 9. You have a pair of 9 there, so 9 to the third. And 9 to the third is 9 times 9 times 9, which is 729. Next here is letter A, 125 raised to the 1/3. That means the index is 3, so you're gonna write cube root of 125 to the 1. You don't really have to write the 1 there, that's invisible. So that's 25 and 5, and this is 5 and 5. So you have to group them into 3s because the index is 3, so the answer is just 5 to the 1 or just 5. Okay? Last two. Next here is 16x fourth raised to the 5/4. The index there is 4, so that means 4th root of 16x 4 to the 5th power. 16 can be broken down 8 and 2, 4 and 2, 2 and 2. If you notice that there are 4 2's there, and the index is 4, so the answer is 2. And x4 will have one set of x to the 5th power. There's a 1 there, there's a 1 there, distribute the 5. 2 to the 5th power, x to the 5th power, to the 5th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 32. Almost done. Letter I is n 8 1/4. Okay, so you can make this an index of 4 and 8 to the 1. And this one there you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 groups of n, so therefore it's going to be n squared to the 1. To the 1 is going to be by itself, right? And last one here, let's try this portion here. May have a wrong problem here, not for you, but let's try. Letter H. Letter H says there 1,003/4. Okay, that means it's 4th root of 1,000 to the 3rd power. 1,000 can be broken down to what? 110, 10 and 10. There are only 3 tens that you can make there. And you're required to have 4. So the answer there will remain to be 4th root of 1,000 3rd power. There's more thing to do with this one here for higher math, but for our level, we're gonna keep it that way for now, okay? I hope you learn how to simplify or evaluate rational exponent. Okay, kaboom. By the way, code, don't forget. There you go. Make sure you copy everything. Thank you.